I never should have left. You think you have all the time in the world. I just wasn't present enough. I didn't soak it all in.
Thinks you were living.
Hey.
Hey.
You think that's okay, spending the afternoon with my husband?
Do you think it's okay telling the cops about Dad?
I've let Jesus into my life. Jesus has so...
Every time you say Jesus, I'm going to skull beer.
The only reason you're back is because you failed at your relationship and you're broke.
There are animals that when they get scared, they fight harder, they run faster. Some, they just freeze.
Boom! There you go. That was the trailer for Kangaroo Island, arriving here in the U.S. on April 24th if you're in New York City, and then it's going to get even wider. So pay attention to the description below for links so you can follow all things Kangaroo Island so you can check it out as it makes its way through here in the U.S. See why it's award-winning and now coming here to the U.S. Talking to me all about Kangaroo Island. I have one of its stars. She plays Freya Wells. I have the wonderful Adelaide Clemens. Thank you so much for your time today, Adelaide. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me.
Definitely. So when this role came your way of Kangaroo Island, of Freya Wells in Kangaroo Island, what were the thoughts on this sister action? Because, you know, you're the best of sisters, but then you got a little minx in Joel who comes in between you. I talked to Joel the other day. It was fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
What was it like playing this sister who, you know, wants the best for the family and take care of, you know, this generational land that y'all have had? And then, you know, we get like this boy in between y'all.
Yeah, I mean, when I read the script, I think, you know, obviously I'm Australian. I grew up here, so I know I'm in Australia right now. I relate to the importance of the land, and I also have a family beach house in my family that we've had since I was 2 years old, and I know how important that place is. I mean, it has all these memories every Christmas, every birthday. We would be there for 6 weeks over the Christmas holidays here, which are our summer holidays. So I understood what the house meant. I understand being the one who leaves and goes off to America to try and do something. And I understand, and I don't understand, but I know of people in my family who have felt that they are sort of betrothed to the home, to the family, to the, in our case, the matriarch, and how valuable and how important they are. You know, they keep the fabric of the family together. So, yeah, I was really drawn to that. And then I loved, you know, I mean, Freya's story was exciting to me that, you know, she kind of came out of her denial and finally sees her husband clearly, you know, and I mean, she has an emotional break in the film, which it was all just really interesting to play with and fun. And the movie, I think, is the sister relationship is everyone can relate to a sibling rivalry.
Same. I'm the big brother in the house.
Yeah.
So I know that well. And so, definitely a lot to grasp there. And what I found very different in joking with Joel was that generally you see the female being kind of like played after against two guys, but here you as two sisters, we get to see kind of work off of each other. What was that like working against Rebecca and building that relationship that we see in the film?
Oh my God, she's the best. I mean, she's a huge part of why I was attracted to the film. she's such a beautiful actor and such a beautiful person and so generous. And I think we're similar in a lot of ways. Like we're just open books with each other right off the bat. And I think have a similar process, a similar kind of vibe on set, which is also a huge part of the work, you know, that someone's got a similar relationship to the crew and everyone and the other actors. And and it was just so much fun to play sisters, and because I just think it's so interesting. I mean, I have two brothers, but I love them more than anything in the world. And then you also feel like you have to the way to love them is to tell them the truth and to be there, you know, to back them up and to it's just it's such a complicated and interesting relationship, you know, and above all, you're so you love them so deeply, you know, and in a very unique way.
Definitely. I have to ask you, so with your particular character of Freya, I loved her and hated her all at the same time in different respects.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you're playing the foil against Rebecca, you know, in her character. And then you have this husband who we think also is on board and being a loving husband, but I was like, the whole time I was like, Joel, you're a minx. But with your character, your character finds religion. I know sometimes it's, you know, we shouldn't talk about religion and politics, but I loved how we kind of talked about through the lens of your character and with the family and against Rebecca in this story. What was that like? And then if we could, there's an amazing conversation when I was speaking to the director, I'm forgetting his name offhand, but that you guys got to play a little bit when everybody was at the table. What was that like in filming that?
That was really fun to film. I mean, that scene I think is really interesting because I think like Freya's really smart and you can see her sort of struggle. I think people, you know, I was asked this question earlier, but like I think the question of why someone in Australia, we're not an overtly religious community. Society. Like there's a lot. You know, there's a lot of Christianity. There's a lot of we call it Church of England. There's Catholicism. There's Mormonism. All sorts of stuff. But I think we're quite moderate politically and religiously. And so when someone is really using religion, especially at her age bracket and living in Adelaide, like I just feel like it's a coping mechanism for her, and it's obviously community for her. It's always community, but I was interested in what that is, and I think you can see her run up against some of the logic of the doctrine where it's not meeting the modern world, and she's trying to kind of apply science to it. And so she's really she's struggling with everything in her life, which I think is interesting. She's using, you know, not Catholicism, she's using Christianity as a crutch. She's leaning on her marriage, which is obviously already broken. She's got no job. She doesn't have much to hold on to aside from her father, and then now her father is dying, and I think that's why everything sort of ruptures. I don't know if that answered your question, but I think to answer your question about the religious thing, I think that scene for me is her trying to argue almost to herself to present solid reasoning about, you know, why God exists.
Yeah, definitely. No, I absolutely loved it. But again, it's because I know those people in my life, right? I think we all know kind of like those people in our lives.
We all do. Yeah.
And you did an amazing job, an immaculate job, Adelaide. Because it's like you try to figure out how to have these conversations, and it came across so well by everybody and yourself in this cast to recreate that conversation that we are having in our own homes. And we try to, you know, talk to each other and find that line to, you know, just find something. Just well done. I wanted to ask you, being that, you know, Australia, your home country, it now,
Yeah.
this film launching here in the US, and we're now going to
Yeah.
learn more about Kangaroo Island. I'm ready to book my tickets. What has the
Oh my
vibe
God,
been
yeah.
and like people like wanting to fly out there because of this beautiful film and see these locations?
I hope people will go to Kangaroo Island. I hope people come to Australia. I think, a lot of Americans say, oh, the flight, I think you're using that as an excuse. I just did the flight with two 23-month-old twins. So you can do it. And look how gorgeous it is here. This is just my morning. It was too loud at home because there was construction next door. So I came down here. And I think a lot of people, we have we've really taken care of our landscape here. It's such a beautiful country. And I hope this film inspires people to come out.
I love it. I've been blessed to talk to so many amazing Australian actors, New Zealand. I've been getting a lot of love out that way. And I'm ready to book some tickets and explore.
Yeah.
I love to travel. Just wonderful. So for you, this film is now, making its way here to the US. I know you go back and forth and travel because you've been in a lot of great projects.
Thank you.
What has this energy been promoting this film? And if we can also, shed some love and light to some other things you may have going on as well.
Oh yeah, I mean, this film. This film was like it's so special to me. I was pregnant with my twins when I shot it. My brother got married like the week before we started shooting. I'm home here in Australia with all these loud birds promoting it. Like it just feels very much like I love working at home. But I've been out in the States since I was 18, so it's almost 18 years I've been investing in sort of the American film industry. And so I love to be able to come home and give back. Not give back, but you know what I mean? Just be here, be home and work on Australian projects. So I feel like it's just a joy to be able to support it. And then what other projects? I'm in a show called RJ Decker, which is on ABC. Another like fun light thing that's it's a whodunit. But that's been wonderful to shoot. And then I shot a film called My Mayfly last year. Another film that's currently untitled, but some exciting people involved in that one too, a horror. So yeah, I've got a few things coming up.
I love it. Well, wishing you all the love. I can't wait for those to drop in. If you do any promotions on those upcoming projects, I'd love to have you back so I can throw some virtual flowers.
I love that. Thank you so much.
Of course, amazing. But Kangaroo Island's fantastic. I want more Australian films and Australian based, especially for you all, so you can, enjoy time in country with family and friends. And this is so beautiful. Like, we need more to represent. And
need more. Totally. Yeah. No, this is exciting. Thank you.
Definitely. I appreciate you, Adelaide. Thank you so much, everybody. That is Adelaide Clemens, who plays Freya Wells in Kangaroo Island, arriving here in the US on April 24th, and then branching out even more. Please pay attention to the description below so you can follow all things Kangaroo Island. Follow all things Adelaide Clemens. Let's show her love. Adelaide, such a pleasure chatting with you. I'm KUYA P.
Thank you.
Is Nerds Rule the World. Adelaide, you're the best. Thank you so much. That was awesome.
Oh, thanks. I've heard about you too, but I didn't know that nerds rule the world. But that's kind of cool.
Nerds rule the world.
Pleasure chatting with you. Love to all my nerds who rule the world.
Yeah.
Nerds rule the world.
Yes, we do.
Thanks. Nerds rule the world. Thank you.
I love the nerds ruling the world, so more power to you.
Patrick, what up, man? And yes, they do. Nerds rule the world, kid.
Yes,
what
sir.
I'm one
Thank
of
you. Awesome. KUYA P, nerds rule the world. Hello.
Yes, they do. Yes.
Oh,
Nerds rule the world.
I got.
It's in the title of your show, like Nerds Rule the World. Like, I want more Black weirdos on screen, and I don't feel like we ever get to see that very much.
Thank you so much. Nerds do rule the world.
Yes. Thank you.
And I love what you do, and I love nerds, and you know, I think we're all nerds at heart. But anyway,
Thank you, Nerds Rule.
Love it.
Hello, Sarah. Hello, Julian.
Yes.
Rock on. I love it. Thank you so much.
It's good to see you. I love Nerds Rule the World.
But yeah, there's a heavy nerd component, man.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if you ask me, nerds rule the world. So
Absolutely.
And you're right, nerds do rule the world.
We're just the best.
Yes.
Nerds do rule the world. I agree.
We do.
I agree.
We're awesome, aren't we?
Thank you, ladies.
So much.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
And nerds really do rule the world.
Thank you, sir. It's your boy KUYA P, nerds rule the world. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you.
do. They rule the world, all right.
Yes. Take care, Tony. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Love you, nerds, dude. Get it.
Well, I was good until I saw that this is Nerds Rule the World. So are we talking about like everybody you interview is a nerd, right?
Oh, it's a legal requirement. It is.
It's a legal requirement.
Yeah.
Or are you, or the second you popped on screen, I was like, wait, are you supposed to be the queen nerd then?
I hope so. My handle is Heather is a nerd, so I am a professional at least.
Okay. But then you enter that whole question of like, well, if you're calling yourself a nerd, are you really a nerd? A true nerd, would they call them? I don't know. I'm going to start going cross-eyed.
Going to psychoanalyze this a little bit.
Yeah.
Nerds do be ruling the world.
Hey, let's go. Swang Hu in the building. All right, there's a cut. And I'm now recording. Sophia, you're always the best. Hello, Adelaide. It's a pleasure to chat with you.
Hi, you too. Pleasure to talk to you.
Definitely. Thank you so much for the time. I'm just going to do a 3, 2, 1 real quick. We're going to come off the trailer for my cut, pre-recorded.
Yeah.
And then we'll get right into it. All right, let's have some fun. Here we go. In a 1, 2, 3.